Ibrahim Traoré, Africa's youngest and most controversial revolutionary captain. Ibrahim Traoré is a Burkinabe military officer who rose to prominence in 2022 when he became the interim leader of Burkina Faso at the age of 34, making him the youngest head of state in the world at the time. His rapid ascent to power and bold stance against foreign influence, particularly France, have earned him both admiration and criticism. While some view him as a revolutionary figure fighting for African sovereignty, others see him as a product of military instability in the Sahel region. Born in 1988 in Bondokuy, western Burkina Faso, Traoré joined the military and received training as an artillery officer. He later served in the Burkinabe army's fight against jihadist insurgents, gaining experience in the country's ongoing security crisis. Traoré came to power on September 30, 2022, leading a coup that ousted Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba, who had himself seized power in a January 2022 coup. The coup was driven by dissatisfaction with the government's inability to contain Islamist militant violence. Traoré's supporters framed the takeover as a necessary step to restore security and sovereignty. Since taking power, Traoré has adopted a strong anti-colonial rhetoric, particularly against France, Burkina Faso's former colonial ruler, expelling French troops and ending military agreements with France, strengthening ties with Russia including partnerships with the Wagner group, launching a national recruitment drive for volunteers to fight jihadist groups, advocating for greater African self-reliance in security and economic matters. Despite his promises, jihadist violence persists, with frequent attacks on civilians and soldiers. Burkina Faso has experienced multiple coups in recent years, raising concerns about long-term stability. Reports of military abuses and restrictions on dissent have drawn criticism from international observers. Within Burkina Faso, Traoré enjoys support from many who see him as a nationalist leader standing up to foreign interference. However, others remain skeptical, fearing prolonged military rule and worsening security. Internationally, opinions are divided. Some praise his defiance of Western influence, while others question his alliances and governance. Ibrahim Traoré remains a polarizing figure in African politics. His leadership reflects broader regional trends of military takeovers and anti-Western sentiment in the Sahel. Whether he can stabilize Burkina Faso and deliver on his promises remains uncertain, but his impact on the country's political trajectory is undeniable.